No, I'm not here.
You are here.
I'm not here.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome
Oh, I did that wrong.
to Monday Night Live. Another wonderful show of Monday. You actually are here.
I'm
See?
not
Just
here.
because you put your hoodie up doesn't mean you're not here.
I'm busy.
You're not busy. You're not doing anything.
Did yours come with an email? Yours did not come with an email or an attachment.
I'll tell you. All right, so hello. How are you?
Not here.
Actually, you are.
Seriously.
You got a hoodie on. All right, so
I'm not saying hi to you.
who?
You.
Why?
I'll say hi to them.
You say hi to me.
No,
You love me.
that's not the point.
David Kingsley, first to comment, he says. And then we got Paul from
Go Cowboys.
PSV Odyssey.
Seriously though,
I don't-
attached as a copy for your reference.
Yeah, you're going to have to email him back saying that there was no attachment. To please correct. Thank you. All right, so welcome to the show. And just a heads up, there is no Monday Night Live next week because we will be on Serenade of the Seas in the middle of the Caribbean, Gulf of Mexico somewhere. Close to Cozumel. So that'll be our first stop on Tuesday. Right. Okay.
Yes.
So,
sorry,
You had all day to do this.
I did not know you
blah,
got
blah,
one.
blah, 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 blah.
You could have told me you got one.
Oh, Paul called you Miss Heather. I didn't even get a Mr. Dwight.
Hello, Paul. I like Paul.
David says 11 days, 12 hours, 56 minutes until he gets on the Sky Princess. That sounds good. So, I've been on Serenade of the Seas, but this was a long time ago, and I was actually doing some research about Serenade and, stuff that because in 2012, I went on in 2007. 2012, it's been redone. So there's been things taken off this ship. I remember a venue, a food venue that was one of my favorites on board, but it's not there anymore, unfortunately. But anyway, Larry, what's going on? Larry says he needs to cruise.
I need a cruise too, Larry. Oh, wait. I am.
You're cruising.
I'm going to be.
So yeah. So
we'll be cruising in
4 days.
4 days and 20 hours.
That's a correct statement. What the hell was that?
It was a sneeze.
What was that?
It was a sneeze.
Larry says he wants to go with us. He says, take me with you. Larry, do you fit in a... What was that? Is that a mouse over there?
Leave my
sneezing?
Sneezes alone.
Larry, will you fit in a carry-on suitcase? If so, we'll put you in. So, we're doing something different. Do we want to tell them or let them see it in the vlogs?
Can you tell me first? Oh! We can tell them.
You want to tell them Or
I want to show them.
show them what? Suitcase? Book.
Or Kaylin.
John from J&N Travels, and probably Nancy too. Laying in bed watching. How are y'all tonight at Us and More?
Is Belize on the same time zone as we are?
I don't know.
Hey Google, what time is it in Belize?
The time in Belize is 7:08 p.m.
That would be a no.
They're an hour behind.
So remember to stay on ship time when you're down there.
Oh goodness.
Ship time is always what you follow. All right. So has anybody watched the vlogs that we put out from the horizon?
I have.
You have.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. I'm glad you're watching my work that I put out there.
Hey, I sit here and
But
watch you do that.
I'm going to let everybody know. Heather is responsible to put out the chef's table that she recorded.
Listen,
I'm not
before
doing that.
you
No,
started doing them,
hold on a
I
second.
was doing
I
them.
know, that's what I'm afraid of. I mean, look at my quality compared to yours.
Mine's way better.
But
That's why you always ask me to do the countdowns and stuff. You're welcome.
hold on.
You're welcome.
Remember how
You're welcome.
You remember how you said,
Yes,
I can work on cars, but if somebody else can do it, why would I do it?
exactly. And
I
that's
can
the same
do-
with the videos. Why am I going to edit them when you can do them for me?
Why?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Mm-hmm.
Spaceman Dudley. Where are we going?
We are going to shut up. I know this because I had to do all the work
You
on
would
it.
think you would know this by heart by now.
Going out of Tampa. We got a sea day. 2 sea days. And then we go to Costa Maya. No. Yeah. Costa Maya. No. Not in the dollhouse. On top of the dollhouse. Does that look like a binder? That's a folder. All right.
By the
and then
way,
we go to
Spaceman Dudley, welcome.
yes.
Because you are, I don't remember seeing you around.
I need a name, please. Thank you. Okay. And then we're going to Honduras.
Why don't you break my
And then-
door?
Belize.
Unbelievable.
Oh, that's really dumb.
Miss Heather is feisty tonight
And then Cozumel.
from Paul.
Not feisty. Okay, maybe just a bit.
All right,
I don't think I'm going to get a response from him tonight.
probably not.
How am I supposed to have done this all day when you got the email at 5? You didn't even tell me.
I don't care.
That
So,
was 4 their time.
that being said, about watching our videos. So there was a point on our day 1 embarkation day. At the end of the video, we said we were upset about something,
Mm-hmm.
and we would talk about it. It was not anybody that was on board, but it was something that had to do with people running the ship.
Mm-hmm.
Correct? You remember?
Mm-hmm.
You don't remember.
Mm-mm.
Let me refresh your memory. Soda in the suitcase.
Oh, yeah. Darn those people.
Yeah, no, that's not going to work, Larry. No. So
Hey, Google.
we can't.
Am I a champion?
No.
Sorry, I didn't understand.
Yeah.
Hey, Google. Tell me I'm awesome.
You're cooler than David Bowie, Muhammad Ali, and Aretha Franklin playing pool in the Siberian tundra.
Damn right I am.
Hey, Google, tell me a joke. Hey, Google, tell me a joke.
Did you hear about the snowman that got upset
What
when
do
the
you
sun
call
came
a-
out? He had a total meltdown.
Okay. So, Larry had a. You're close, Larry. First of all, it's not pop, it's soda. You can tell when somebody's from the north when they say pop. Okay, so. Come on. Hey, MySpace, play Country Roads. What the hell? Oh, John says we're cool.
MySpace is so old.
So yeah,
Lay down.
they did confiscate 2 cases, not 4, 2 cases of soda.
So normally when we pack the soda, we usually put like 2 that he likes, or no, like we split it. So like it's 1 that he likes, 1 I like. In case if they got taken,
The other one did.
we at least had it. But this go around, Caitlin threw them in a suitcase. She didn't know the process.
Yeah. Spaceman Dudley says we must have crossed paths somewhere because I was subbed and saw you on. Awesome. That is excellent. So
I'm old. He said, you are not old.
all right. So
I didn't bring my nifty one
I
out.
don't need a nifty one. It's the same one. Okay.
Mine's nifty.
So I, because it was my soda that got confiscated, not Heather's. I was pissed. Needless to say, I was
But
pissed.
who got it back for you?
We did.
I did.
What's going on, Tyler?
I got it back for you.
So we went down to guest services, and I don't know if anybody felt the ship rock, but I think hell was being risen
Mm-hmm.
through the middle of the Caribbean. So basically, you want to run down of. I mean, we were not the only ones.
Okay,
alive.
so like, when you look it up online, it says that you can bring a case per person. It never specifies that it has to be in a carry-on. It just specifies that you can bring it, and you can also bring wine. But again, it never specified that it had to be in a carry-on. Carry-on is a little harder for us, especially when we have Casey, because as some of you have seen, it's a very hard process for us sometimes. He is autistic and he has severe ADHD, so, and among other things. So like,
boarding the ship is already a process.
It's a process. So
because you literally have to brace Casey for this entire, like right now we're bracing him for going on Serenade on Saturday. It takes a week to get it in his head that he's going to be doing something totally different.
And then like, okay, so like the day we leave for the cruise. Okay, well, first of all, we kind of threw him a little bit because we were throwing in the meetup hotel, but
we worked it in.
We worked it in. He was okay with it.
And no, Larry, I didn't. I shut up.
But you know, anytime you mess up that routine he has, would you like to share?
It just screws up his
him
whole,
up. So some of y'all had seen that he kind of like shut down some because we had a little change in our itinerary for the day. But so like getting on a ship is very hard sometimes. So even though we do get like priority boarding, which is nice because it's less people and he gets to just kind of go through everything, not stand in line. If we had to stand in line, oh my gosh, it doesn't happen.
Larry, it's Garfield.
It's Angel. It's an angel.
So,
Um.
go ahead.
So, anyways, for us, it's just like, okay, cool. We can bring our soda, just put it in our luggage. They can bring it in for us. Like, we don't have to worry about it because we need to kind of be all hands on deck when it comes to Casey. And so basically, when we got there, she tried to tell me, like, no, you had to carry it on. Well, then, first of all, why would you take just 2 of my sodas, not 4? Whatever. But, you know, so I was telling her, I'm like, first of all, online, it does not say that you had to have it as a carry-on.
I like Larry.
It's Angel. That's his name.
Garfield.
It's Angel.
It's Angel Garfield.
Anyways, so I was like, first of all, it doesn't even specify that it had to be in a carry-on. It just says you can have it. Clearly, I'm not wrong if you've got multiple in the line for the same issue.
That's tempting, Larry. That is very careful what you wish for.
Yeah, we've actually had, like, we would travel sometimes, and we actually had to bring people to kind of help us sometimes with him because
I've actually brought my dad on a cruise to take care of the kids.
So we've actually, because sometimes he just needs that extra, and then we're sitting in the room. Anyways, so I was like, so you expect me? I said, look, I can't carry that on. I said, I've got an autistic child I got to take care of. The same autistic child you guys refused to give headphones to because I reserved them a month ago. But whatever. Anyways, and so basically she's like, well, I was like, there's nothing we can really do. And I was like, no, there is something you can do. I said, because right now you're punishing us for having a disabled child, and that's not okay. And I was like, so you can either get me back the sodas or you can compensate with drink packages. Your choice. And the next day we had our sodas back in our packages.
Who's going to babysit Miss Heather?
Yeah.
I don't have enough money for that. Like, seriously.
I am a free bird. Spread my wings and fly and crash.
UsandMoreYT seemed to be great on the cruise. Did you have many issues?
He pretty much took himself to like the room, just go around. We didn't have a whole lot. I mean, he had his headphones, he had his fidgets that he brought. I'm actually surprised that he didn't do too horribly, like, off in the ports. Like, even like our last trip, it was so hard.
So Aruba, when we arrived in Aruba, the kids, okay, last time we had these kids on a port was in Cozumel back in 2019.
It was so bad.
I was so frustrated with these kids.
Both
of them. Absolutely both of them.
We are very, very patient, especially because Casey has taught us patience.
Yes.
We have way more patience than I think a typical parent would have, okay? But it has its limits sometimes. And sometimes you just want to scream at the top of your lungs. And we were at that point in Cozumel. I mean, it was so bad. We got back on the ship. We went to the room. We all just kind of like stayed there. It was just a mess. So going to Aruba,
it started with how long are we going to be out? Where are we going?
Yeah.
Caitlin was okay, but it was Casey.
He has to know.
And I turned around
everything.
To him. I said, we're not doing this again. You remember what happened in Cozumel?
We literally just got.
I don't want to have to go do that again. So let's not. And once I had that talk with him, he was much better.
much better. I mean, we still had our issues.
Yeah, but for the most part,
walking and
because we walked about 3 or 4 miles in Aruba.
Yeah, it was a lot, but we kind of really tested that. We pushed it a little further than what we probably should have with him, but he did really well. I mean, like
for Casey, he did well.
For Casey, and then I don't want to put it off like he was a perfect child, but
I'll be the first to tell you our kids are not perfect, but for
Casey's standards, he did really well.
Honestly, I think we do pretty well for our kids. Have never been in trouble, and
they don't steal. They're
for the most part
very respectful.
They listen when other people are around. Like if Caitlin goes to her friend's house, she's a perfect angel.
Oh,
and then they come. Oh, Caitlin's so good. I wish. And
then so and so
is like Caitlin. I'm like, no.
You switched it out.
Huh?
I'm like, no. I tell them, I'm like, yeah, I didn't give that to you. You switched them out or something. Like,
so
nah.
Larry said he seemed fine in Bonaire. He was. He like I said, after Aruba, actually, and this was the beginning of Aruba. After all that, and Bonaire and everything, he was fine. He knew what we were doing. He was prepared for what. See, I think the problem is he was so long off the ship when we went on Allure.
Well, Bonaire, we did have an issue in the morning
Because he was out till 1.
Yeah, and so like he did not want to get off the ship, and we're like, well, dude. Kind of have to. You don't really have much of a choice. You can't be here by yourself. Once we got past that, he actually woke up and had breakfast, and he was better. But we were on the port, and he was great. I mean,
hello,
for Casey,
Najuma.
He was really good. Hey, Najuma.
So Paul says y'all's daughter is pretty cool. Now, don't say that, Paul. Please. Her head's gonna go like this.
Really?
Don't say stuff like that. So, but for the most part, Casey came a long way, and like I said, long story short, the soda, we got it back, and after that, we had a pretty good experience on the ship. But it was just we were in the freaking guest services 3 times that whole week.
I'm running out of space over here.
Yeah, it's time to start making folders. So, I think that's the most we've ever spent in guest services.
Yeah, think
it's usually at least one time. John says that him and Nancy enjoyed their company. Yeah, like I said, had a great time. The kids did the kids did their own thing.
Mm-hmm.
And they went off to the kids clubs, and Caitlin.
I was actually surprised on how often
that Casey went
to the kids club, because Casey doesn't do,
because they have the electronics there.
Yeah. He did have some issues with not being picked and people not wanting to talk to him and things like that. But he also had like these 2 kids was one kid that he actually hung out with quite a bit.
Caitlin did too. Caitlin made a friend on board. They would watch movies on the deck.
Yeah. But for Casey, like I was really, really, really surprised by that.
I was too. I was real surprised. With the lore, the kids didn't really do anything.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't go anywhere. It's like when they go somewhere, that gives us a break. And not to say we really had a break. I mean, we had some moments where we just went back to the room. It's like, we have to breathe a little bit.
Yeah.
But I enjoyed the other times that we were out.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed when we went to one of my favorite things that I can remember, right off the bat, is going to that Magellan Woke on the Sea Day, the Chinese restaurant.
Yeah.
that was really cool. And we were with John and Nancy.
And Ed and Cheryl.
And Ed and Cheryl, yep.
Yep.
So had a real good time with that, spending time with Rafi, spending time with Larry, all the people. I loved it.
Get over here. Lay down.
So one of the things, and Larry, yeah, the answer to your question, we can. One of the things I noticed that some of the channels were doing, like somebody come up to him, hey, what are you doing? You record for YouTube? Yeah, I'm with YouTube, or record. I got a channel on YouTube. Oh, what's your channel? They would hand out business cards.
Viso with his little
Viso
things. He was two on top of everything.
Darian,
everybody was on top of it, and we're just over here like, hey.
Let me write it down for you. UsandMore. Look at our shirt. We have a cool shirt.
I was like, okay, we need to fix this ASAP, because they were all showing us up pretty much.
So I did. Look at that, baby. My brand new UsandMore business cards. How freaking awesome. So now, when somebody asks, hey, are you recording for YouTube? Yeah, absolutely. Here's my card.
So thank you, Darian,
and
Viso, and whoever else was handing out all those
business cards.
Dewey had them too. He had those really cool ones, the ones that you can get wet and it doesn't matter.
Larry said he didn't get a business card because we didn't have them.
We were literally in Tampa at the meetup.
So that's right. So we met up with Cindy and Doug and a bunch of other people in Tampa after the cruise.
Matt and Kimbra and it was awesome. Nikki and Doug and
Nikki and
Sean and Lana were there.
Yeah.
Ron
was there. So anyway, I'm literally in our hotel room making business cards.
Every time he'd start to get it right, he goes, Cindy, come look at this.
I'd say, Cindy, Heather, come look.
You asked for Cindy's advice way more. It's all good.
Well, because you're biased.
Yeah.
Larry says he's making something also that Rafi inspired. The pins, maybe? I thought about that too. The pins were, if you look at the back of the pin, you're supposed to track it. It's got a tracking number on it.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
I didn't do it.
Good job. Good job on following. I have not seen any of our ducks online.
I know.
35 ducks put out, and not one have I seen on our Facebook page. I still have not checked the Cruising Ducks Facebook page, but I should. But now it's going to be so far buried. But I haven't seen any of our ducks. Kind of sad. Which reminds me, you got to get more tags made up for those ducks. Let's see. Pin or pen? Pin. P-I-N. Pin. Larry says, I have one of yours. Thanks, Larry. Wonder how you got that. But you didn't post it on the Facebook page, Larry. I mean, what are you doing? You're part of the UsandMore extended family.
I put on here Horizon.
Maybe you might find it come across. Let me know if you find one.
Captain Clark.
All right, so Was there anything on day 2, our first sea day? Did we have to talk about that? Or we spent a lot of time in Raffy. That was fun.
We went duck hunting.
Duck hunting. Larry says he found 3 ducks on board.
Oh, we found a whole bunch.
All of Heather's ducks are lined in a row behind her.
Mm-hmm.
I have ADHD priorities, Dwight. 10-4. I cannot believe there's been no ducks.
I'm all the way back in April.
Yeah, there ain't no ducks there.
There's some extent.
I want to see something. Want to see something. How about Aaron Carter, guys? Believe that?
That's
34 years old. But what was I looking for? What was I looking for? Let's see. No, that's not.
Oh no, there's not a single one.
Not one duck.
Not one.
35 ducks. Not one.
We're back in 2019. There ain't no ducks.
So
That sucks.
I was looking at the UsandMore page. I don't see any there.
No.
Oh well. It's worth a shot. Search for stuff too.
What are you searching?
Search. That's group.
I don't know.
Didn't sound good.
Chicken sat outside, so we're okay on that. Nope, I don't see any. But see, like, I know, like, how many people found them? Because we would go back and they'd be gone.
Yeah. Somebody has this duck that you have.
They got the big one. Lucky ducks.
Seriously.
I like ducks.
You like the ducks?
I like ducks. Like, oh! I need to find this duck.
It's a Roddy?
Yes.
A Roddy duck?
Oh my god, Amazon.
Seriously?
Yes.
Amazon? Oh, they put money in that duck. Why can't I find that one? Bitches.
Right?
I find it funny that the team members, people that work on the ship, find ducks too.
Yeah, I know our guy had ours. Well, I saw him find one and he was so happy. So I gave him one too.
Yeah, you took it out of my pocket.
Yeah, but it made him happy. Oh my gosh!
Seriously. Seriously.
All right, we gotta get it.
They're not getting those.
Mm-hmm.
No. All right, so is there anything else that you want to chat about? We got about
Oh my God, they got some little cowboy ducks. Look at that.
a little less than, well, actually about 22 minutes left.
My elbow. I see. Okay, listen. I didn't even get the ducks in my Jeep, so. But I will say, like, Donovan has a Jeep, and I actually ducked Donovan before the cruise.
Did you know you ducked him?
Yeah, he knew I ducked him. I told him I was doing it. Well, because I asked him. He didn't have any ducks up. So I asked him if he likes the ducks, or if he does the duck thing. He goes, yeah. So I left him a duck. I got a picture of it.
That was awfully nice of you. You're a nice person.
Good.
You know what I would have found or thought was funny if one of our ducks was found on a later cruise, like the week after. Man, somebody went crazy with finding some ducks. The Mardi Gras.
Here, you gotta hold up there. That's the duck in his windshield that I gave him.
I gotta see what I'm doing. All right, let's see. So Larry said he'll share it tomorrow. His ducks.
The hidden frog. Hidden frogs? No, I don't know.
I didn't see any. I kept my ducks for my background.
I found a little mini magnet, a duck magnet. Hold on.
Ashley, what's going on? Welcome in. Heather, leave the quote-unquote squirrels alone.
Like this one? With a little magnet on his butt?
Wasn't that like on the ceiling?
It was on the ceiling, in case you found it. It's
Of course Casey found it.
very clever. You know what? We're just as bad. I didn't take a picture of any of these.
I know you're supposed to.
I know.
We're complaining. Okay. We're complaining that we didn't do any of them.
I will do it. I will do it, and don't worry.
Why is Garfield in my chair?
Because I don't know. Angel.
It's Garfield. Did you find any of my ducks? Kristen wants to know. Sharon.
Yes, that one, Heather.
Hi,
Ashley. Hi, Ashley.
Wow, you're way behind.
I'll wait for you to catch up. Yeah. Hey, I didn't even have it on.
Wait for you to catch up.
I'm caught up now.
All right.
I was looking for the one that you saw when with Sharon. Sharon.
So Sharon, no, we didn't find any of yours.
Wait.
Did we? We didn't find any of yours.
Yes, we did.
Oh, we did. It's a spooky duck. Did you actually find this one?
Yeah, it was on a table.
Oh, was it?
Mm-hmm. Yep, it's got a little barcode. A QR code. Can you not headbutt my face, please? I don't need your hair.
It can be like my cat, Charlie, Dee Dee, Winky. What the hell?
It can't be like my cat. Charlie, Dee Winky, Winky won't go. Daddy's one, he you.
My
Yeah,
dude.
I totally just got all
How
that.
the hell you just got that? Wow.
Yeah.
That was, I'm impressed. I'm really fucking impressed. David says cats are a-holes. I agree.
Yes, they are.
They totally are. They, I mean, look at his face. He looks like an a-hole.
Oh, you don't.
You, on the other hand, are not an a-hole. I love you.
You're in it pretty quick, Heather. I got it.
Hey, kitty.
Come here. Come here.
And he says hi to everybody.
He's on my boots. He's on my boots.
Yes, I love you too.
And say hi to everybody. Want to say hi to everybody?
With the condensation. With the condensation.
Oh. It's okay.
Are you serious right now?
I got you. Yes.
You're not. A chihuahua.
She thinks she's a chihuahua. Hi, everybody.
Say it again, Heather. Larry loved it. He might come running. Hold on.
You got undo because I can't read it that way. I had to read it in the comment. It can be like my cat, Charlie. Diddy Winky Winky Wonka Daddy's one. What he cute?
Chihuahuas are a-holes too. Yes.
Yes, they are.
Yes.
Lap dogs? Yes. In fact, are awesome little lap dogs.
So I guess you're gonna.
Yes.
All right.
Because I'm very proud of this.
Okay. Well. Yeah.
What?
Okay.
Can I tell him? It's okay.
It's fine.
Why are you so hesitant?
It's fine.
Our cute little Chihuahua lap doggy wannabes are actually gonna go on the ship with us in a couple days.
So
There's a lot of freaking paperwork
a lot of paperwork.
in my binder. And some more. The doggy files. I had to make it cute. Why not?
So yeah, our service dogs are going with us.
But let me tell you, when I say there's a lot of paperwork, there's a lot of paperwork involved.
Yeah.
Okay. This is one trip. And I'm going to tell you this now. 90% of it, no. Yeah, probably about 92% of this will not be reused.
No.
Cannot be reused for the next one. So all this, I have to read out.
My grandparents had a Chihuahua that was a racist.
Okay.
So I have a quick story on that. It was funny but not funny. It was kind of a sorry but not sorry, I guess, moment. So I had a dog that was a Rottweiler mix
Yeah.
lab, black lab. Best dog
Yeah.
that
Shh. They can hear you.
best dog I've ever had
Shh. Penny can hear you.
that listened to everything I said to do.
Dog, I think you slobbered on it. That or is it Angel?
Everything Somebody slobbered on you. Larry, dogs are annoying, he says. I'll ban you from this too. Not kidding. But, so, quick story. I know we told it a million times. I'm pretty sure we have. When I first met Heather, this dog was in a backyard fence. And I told Heather to go up and, go up to the fence. So she did. This is when we first met. The dog didn't know her. She went up to the fence and was barking and growling at her.
This dog acted like she was going to eat through the fence to get me. Go ahead.
So I said, all right, come back. So she got behind me and stayed where she was. And I walked up
no problem doing that.
I walked up to the fence. And I simply told her, she's good.
She's okay.
She's okay. She's good. That's it. Didn't say another word.
And then this crazy one said...
I walked away and told her to walk back up to the fence.
Yeah. Crazy. Mm-hmm. And the dog's just...
So she did. And the dog was her best friend now.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I mean by listen the best I've ever had. So another story was I would walk her off the leash because she would stay right by my side the whole time. So when me and my mom would go walking, she wasn't on the leash. We were walking through the woods and stuff. And all of a sudden, there was two boys, probably they were probably about 14, 15 years old. One was a black kid, one was a white kid. And they were walking side by side. Well, my dog took off. They weren't that far away, but my dogs ran up to the kids and started barking at the black kid. And the black kid put the white kid in front of him as a shield. But my dog didn't care about the white kid. My dog was trying to go around the white kid to get to the black kid. And then I had to go up and grab her because she wasn't listening. Like, her focus was on this kid. I don't know why. But I had to grab her. And, like, what are you doing? Once she realized what she did, she was, like, apologetic to me. But it was like, that was the one and only time she ever got out of hand. I don't know what it was, but she did not like that kid. I have no clue why. Moonlight Adventures, what's going on? How are you guys? But still,
hold on.
A really good dog. I have a dog phobia, Larry says. Hold on. I'm waiting.
Moonlight Adventures.
Are you trying to remember their name?
I got this.
Okay.
It's the other one. Let's send you. So, Josh and Cassidy. Josh and Cassidy. Watch me be completely wrong.
Well, one is Josh. Because Paul said, hello, Josh.
Well, at least I got one of them right. So, Larry, I have a small dog phobia. Okay, so a small dog could be looking the most friendly.
Yes.
Chastity, see?
Good job.
See, I had to see it. I was like, I know it. What was I gonna say? Oh, so small dog. It can be the cutest, friendliest, laying down, most well-behaved looking little dog. Okay. I might have to warm up to that one, but like, I don't do little dogs. Or there can be a snarling, like drooling, blah, 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 big dog, and I would just want to snuggle it and love it. Okay, that's me.
Dogs are generally
Good at discerning a good person.
Yes,
Yeah. Yeah. I know
they
that
really
too.
are.
The same dog, right?
When I went on Serenade of the Seas,
Yeah, and I was in Kansas. This was like when we first got together. Like, well, not first got together.
we were together.
We were,
It was still new, but we were together.
yeah. So we were in Kansas, and that's
For a very long vacation.
very horrible vacation.
Worst vacation I ever had in my life. But
Anyways, so
the only vacation we never forgot anything.
yes. So he whom shall not be named came down the stairs and was very
Well, hold on.
aggressive.
Hold on. So when I left to go on the ship, the ship was booked before Heather and I got together. So she couldn't have got on the ship. There was no room for her on the ship. So I had to go. I wasn't going to lose out on money.
Mm-hmm.
And she was going to take care of my dogs. And then, so I told Shiver, which is my dog's name, I said, look, you protect her. I made her look at me. And I said, you protect her.
I was pregnant.
That's all I said.
I was also pregnant. So she was extra pregnant. But anyway,
Yes.
so he whom shall not be named came down and was very, very loud towards me. Okay. And she did not like that. And she got off the bed, which she loves her bed, I think, more than Penny. And she got off the bed, stood between us, and was growling. A low growl. Like, I dare you to take one more step towards her and I'll tear you apart. Okay. And he tried, and she was like, what? So then he backed off. She stayed there. He left the house. He left the whole area. And then she went back to bed. Now he had come back in. She got off the bed again. He didn't even say nothing. She got off the bed and stood where she did before. And she guarded me until he whom shall not be named went completely away.
Yeah.
She really was the best dog, but don't tell the others.
Huh? What'd you say?
Nothing. I said she really was the best dog. Just don't tell the others.
Yeah, she was a good dog.
I was carried up a street in a German Shepherd's mouth when I was 3. I've also had some scares with pit bulls. Just had nightmares last night about them. I'm so sorry. So I've been chased by little dogs.
Yeah.
But
She's scared of little dogs and cats.
yeah. Okay, but here's my thing on the cats. Yes, I know I've got cats. We don't go into discussion about this.
Oh, I'm trying to figure this out.
So
I'm still trying to figure this out.
I used to rescue cats like all the time. I'd find them and I'd take them in and then take them to shelter sometimes. Anyways, so we had this one black one. It was a baby and it was so starving and I was feeding it. Well, as I was feeding it, it bit me. Now, because it was a stray, I was like, okay, well, shit. I got to go to the hospital because it bit me. And I had to get 17 shots. And they hurt. They're not just like a shot and be like, okay, done. No. And you have to go back and get more and back and get more. Like,
this is like 3 rounds, wasn't it?
Yeah. No, it was more than that, but it was like 3 months worth of rounds. Because there's like they're very spaced out. It's like, okay, you get a certain amount this time. You have to come back in 2 weeks, come back in like 1 week, come back in 3 weeks. Like, it was very, very random. Anyways, so we named the cat Shots. It's just kind of fitting at that point. Everything obviously was fine. She was fine and everything. But I was traumatized. After that, cats scare me. And I don't know if it's because little dogs look like little cats that they scare me, or if it was just because being chased by them.
I had a little dog come up to me the other day. It was barking and
listen, I would punt it across the yard.
It didn't bother me. The problem is you cannot show fear to these animals. Once you show fear, they feed off that, like literally.
Well, they can feed off of it as I'm punting them across the field.
Do not punt somebody's dog across the field.
If it comes towards me very aggressively, self-defense.
Self-defense.
I'm going to be so good that I'm going to have like the football teams come and ask me to be their punter because
so
that thing will fly.
Even though next week we won't be doing a live show, I'm going to try to have something scheduled in our time slot of a video of some sort.
I'm scared of big orange cats with stripes. Tigers?
Garfield.
Tigers.
Garfield.
Tigers have stripes. They're big.
So does
cats.
Garfield.
No, Garfield's just orange.
No, Garfield has stripes.
I think he's talking about a tiger.
Wouldn't a lion be worse?
I don't know. Lions aren't orange with stripes.
But
I guess
lions are
stripes.
Lions are king of the jungle. See? Garfield has stripes. You're welcome.
Look at this.
Paul says yes, tigers.
See?
But
a tiger.
Garfield also has stripes.
A tiger.
You lost.
Tigers are so cute, though. I think I'd be okay with a big cat. Like, I want a cheetah. I would totally play with
a cheetah. Would eat you.
No, it wouldn't. We would have a
How about a hyena?
No, hyena's not a cat. That's a dog.
Doesn't matter. It'd laugh at you. It'd laugh at all your jokes.
No. I want a cheetah. Or a leopard.
How about a panther?
Panthers are pretty too, but look at that. Look at it. Oh, that's a leopard.
All right, guys. Yeah, thanks for watching. And George is Dwight.
Do you know the difference between a cheetah and a leopard?
Never put off tomorrow things that you can do the day after tomorrow. Garfield. Yes. Agreed.
Do you know the difference between a cheetah and a leopard? Like, just looking at them?
Their names.
No, just looking at them. Okay, so a leopard, or a cheetah, has like little teardrops that come all the way down. The black stripe. But a leopard does not.
By the way, we have a new premiere tomorrow, day 3 of our Verizon vlog. So make sure you check it out tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern. So check it out right here on this YouTube channel.
Wildcats laugh hysterically at house cats. I agree. I'll take a koala. Did you know koalas
are actually really mean?
Really, really aggressive, and they have really long claws.
So yeah.
Koala.
If you haven't done so already, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell to get all of our latest and greatest content, live shows, and all that other good stuff. If you haven't joined us on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, make sure you do that at UsandMoreYT. And you can join our Facebook group page, the UsandMore Extended Family, facebook.com/groups/UsandMoreYT.
Did you know that a koala is a nice ding mouse?
And if you want to buy some stuff from us, awesome merchandise that I'm not wearing, you kind of are, but it's not on there.
All right.
You can buy it at teespring.com/stores/UsandMore.
Did you know that koala bears are not actually bears? They're marsupials.
Hold on, Larry. Hold on.
I want a sloth. Okay, sloths are kind of cute. I wouldn't mind a sloth. I can outrun that.
Here's to hoping that one, our property can make it through this freaking storm that's heading to Florida again. Can't handle anything major. And number two is here's to hoping it doesn't mess up my freaking cruise this weekend.
Isn't it supposed to hit the other side?
Yes, it's supposed to hit the East Coast, but it's still kind of going up toward the Tampa area-ish north. And then it's supposed to swing back around.
Sugar
and then
gliders.
Sugar gliders is where it's at.
Oh, we had two before. Yeah, Rocky and Bullwinkle.
They were cool.
They're pretty cool. Except for at night. They're nocturnal.
We have those
very nocturnal.
Those damn. Well, they were very loud, and they were in our bedroom. This is why our chinchillas are not in our bedroom.
We do have two chinchillas. If you want a chinchilla, just saying.
Oh, calm down. It's supposed to be a Cat 1 near landfall tropical. Listen, I wouldn't be worried normally. First of all, it's on the East Coast. But my roof has tarps. I have no fence.
We just put the porch back on.
Well, the porch I'm not worried about. I don't want anything. That's all. I have no roof. I have a tarp for a roof. So, like I said, normally wouldn't be worried. Even if it came out as a Cat 1 on our side, I wouldn't be worried. But I have a tarp for a roof.
I think these dogs are like waiting for their walks. They're very antsy.
Yeah. All right. So Charlie would eat it.
A chinchilla. Charlie's his cat.
Oh.
His boy.
Charlie would have to catch it first.
Yeah, that's true too.
Chinchillas are fast.
The problem with sugar gliders is that they bond quickly and may not even bond to the true owner. They actually do bond really well, but the problem with the bonding is if one dies, you can even get another one because they're very, very social. Even if you got another one, they may not bond.
All right, you two.
So if one passes, it's a very good chance the other one will pass from a broken heart. So that's
what happened.
That's what happened with ours.
David,
even though we overly spoiled them and just kind of really loved on him, took him everywhere, it didn't matter.
David said, haha, get some spare tires and throw them on the roof.
No.
Larry says he's never even heard of sugar gliders.
Oh my God, they're like little flying squirrels. They're like this big. They're really cool.
All right. We got to get out of here.
I guess. Thanks for coming again.
Thanks for coming, joining us. We'll catch y'all on the flip side of our cruise. Like I said, I'm going to have stuff coming out next week.
So still be here.
So make sure you're checking out the channel all the rest of this week and all next week. I will have stuff coming out. Fingers crossed. I'm not Heather. I usually try to follow up.
All right. It's us more. We're living life to the fullest.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
See ya.
Bye.
Enjoy your week and next week.
I will.
We'll enjoy our cruise. See ya.
Okay, bye.